We're back. Jack, I finally get to say it. Let's go talk to Jack in Michigan. What's up, Jack?
Hi, John. How are you doing?
Good, man. What's up?
So, basically, my girlfriend has a lot of guy friends, basically, and she tends to be very nice with them, and it often makes me jealous and kind of bitter a little bit and uncomfortable when I see her sitting next to them and hanging out with them. And I guess my question is, how can I deal with getting jealous, and how can I overcome that?
That's a good question, man. How long have y'all been dating?
We've been together almost about a year and a half.
Okay. Have you sat down and talked to her about it?
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
How'd that go?
It went pretty good. I mean, she's still gonna have those friends, obviously.
It went great, except nothing changed. It was awesome. So the conversation was good, and so here's the hard truth I'm going to give you. Okay, you can't change her, and you can't change her friendships. The only thing you can deal with here is you. You can decide. I can't date somebody who spends a lot of time with other guy friends, who goes out with them, who hangs out, who is always texting with them and always calling them, who may have had, intimate relationships with them in the past. They may have dated in the past. I can't do that. And so I'm going to make the decision of stating my boundaries firmly and clearly and kindly, not because you're a jerk. And she can say, great, well, my boundaries are, I am not going to date somebody that tells me I can't have friends of the opposite sex. And then the choice is yours, man, to uphold your boundaries or to cave into your boundaries. It sounds like you're going to be miserable.
I don't think I'm miserable, really. I think it really is a me thing, because I really trust her, and she doesn't hang out with them alone or anything. It'll always be in a group setting.
Yeah, but it makes you jealous, and you wonder what's going on, and you wonder why not you. And you get,
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's misery. that's the definition of misery. And so, sounds like she's been pretty clear with her boundary. What I don't want you to do, man, is to make a choice to be miserable over a girlfriend. That's a heartbreaking choice, but it's a strange choice, right?
Yeah.
Because you're going to get married, and this will stay the same. And then you'll have your first kid, and this will stay the same. Is that fair?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. She's really great about it, and she understands it.
I know, but it doesn't matter because you're hurting.
Yeah.
And I don't have 1 ounce of ill will towards her. She's allowed to do whatever she wants. And she has chosen to keep her guy friends over making her current boyfriend have peace, letting him have peace.
Mm-hmm.
That's her choice she made. She's allowed to do that. She's a grown-up. That's the boundary she drew. Fantastic. I think trying to make yourself be less jealous is an exercise in futility. You can become more mature, right? You can, you know what I mean? You can be not bothered by immature things, but trying to say, hey, it's a big deal to me that you don't hang out with other guys while we're dating. And her saying, it's a big deal to me that I have all the autonomy and freedom I want in a dating relationship. Cool. Then we're not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how nice and kind and everybody is. You went quiet on me, man. What are you thinking?
I'm trying to think of what to think.
Yeah, it's hard. So here's what I'd recommend you do. And I recognize there is so much wound up in this. Like, you love this person?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. She probably loves you too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she has her boundaries and you have yours. And the beauty of, that's why dating is important, right? Because you say, hey, these things matter to me, and you get to practice those things, and you get to, people run up against them, and you see if they hold. I had some obnoxious boundaries when I first started, like, it's got to be like this, it's got to be like this. I was wrong on almost all of them, dude. I was an idiot. And But the ones that held firm, they held really firm. And such that is, right? And every relationship's I'm telling, like, on the long end, she's playing with fire there, right? And you know
Right.
that. Everybody knows that. And I don't have I don't have any ill will towards her at all. It's playing with fire, and your heart is. The alarm's going off inside your body are probably telling you the truth, but you can't control her, and so you have to be true to you, especially when you're dating. This is much messier, much harder when people are married. Man, you set a boundary, and I'm going to suggest you honor that boundary. So I want you to write these things down. Write down what you believe, write down your boundaries, write down what your needs are. And hear me say this, Jack, you deserve them. Even if that means telling somebody that you love, I love you, and there's going to be a period at the end of our sentence. And it's going to hurt for everybody, right? There's no way that people don't hurt moving forward. You're going to hurt just being in it. You're going to hurt getting out of it. There's going to be hurt. You get to choose which hurt it's going to be. And when you're dating, I'm going to really strongly suggest to everybody out there, be true to your boundaries. Be true to them.